Let's talk about a car that nearly destroyed Porsche. It's an interesting story about a car that was modeled after a .50 caliber bullet and was so dangerous that it earned the infamous title of Widowmaker. But why did Porsche, a company known for its excellence in engineering, create such a dangerous car? Let's dive in and find out. Before we get to Porsche, let's talk about Chuck Yeager and the XF-104 Starfighter. Chuck Yeager was a legendary test pilot who continually pushed the boundaries of aviation, often at great personal risk. He was known for his courage, adaptability, and deep respect for the dangers of flight. In the late 1940s, scientists were unsure what would happen at supersonic speeds, and many believed that breaking the sound barrier could result in a catastrophic failure of the aircraft, or even cause harm to nearby communities. Despite these concerns, Yeager's desire to explore the unknown compelled him to attempt to break the sound barrier. In 1947, Yeager achieved this feat above the California desert, becoming the first person to travel over Mach 1. This was an incredible accomplishment, but Yeager didn't stop there. He went on to pilot the third XF-104 Starfighter, a high-altitude interceptor designed to help the U.S. win wars. However, the first two Starfighters had already crashed, and Yeager knew he was putting his life on the line by climbing into the cockpit. Yeager survived the incident, but it was clear that the XF-104 Starfighter was an incredibly dangerous aircraft. Despite its reputation as a flying coffin, the U.S. military put it into production without hesitation, and it was quickly adopted by air forces around the world. The Starfighter was designed to be fast and agile, but it had dangerously thin wings that were pushed far back on its frame, and it couldn't turn very hard. It also didn't carry much fuel, which made it difficult to fly for long periods. Despite its flaws, the Starfighter was a remarkable aircraft that set records for altitude, climb rate, and speed. It instilled fear in its pilots, who knew that flying it was like playing Russian roulette. The Germans lost over 200 Starfighters to accidents, and many pilots lost their lives, earning the aircraft the infamous nickname Widowmaker. The Starfighter was a testament to human ingenuity and courage, but it was also a reminder of the dangers of pushing too far beyond the limits of what is safe and feasible. So, why are we talking about the Yeager? They all share a common theme of pushing the limits of what is possible in their respective fields. Chuck Yeager and the XF-104 Starfighter were at the forefront of aviation technology, pushing the boundaries of speed and altitude. Porsche, on the other hand, was a pioneer in automotive engineering, always striving for better performance and handling. Porsche's entrance into motorsports is a pivotal moment in automotive history that helped establish the German automaker as one of the world's most successful racing teams. The company's first foray into motorsports was in the early 1950s, when it entered its 356 model in local races. However, it wasn't until the early 1960s that Porsche began to make a significant impact on the international racing scene. One of Porsche's most notable early successes was its victory in the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1960. The company entered a team of 718 RS60 Spyders, which featured a lightweight chassis and a potent four-cylinder engine. The cars were driven by a team of experienced drivers, including Hans Hermann and Olivier Gendebien, who pushed the cars to their limits over the grueling 24-hour race. The result was a historic victory for Porsche, which beat out a field of more established competitors to take home the trophy. Following its success at Le Mans, Porsche continued to dominate the racing scene throughout the 1960s and 1970s. The company entered its iconic 911 model in a variety of races, including the Targa Florio and the Monte Carlo Rally, and enjoyed numerous victories. One of Porsche's most impressive achievements during this time was its dominance of the Can-Am series in North America, where the company's 917 model dominated the competition for several years. Porsche's success in motorsports helped establish the brand's reputation for performance and engineering excellence. It also paved the way for the development of some of the company's most iconic road cars, including the 911 and the Carrera GT. Today, Porsche remains one of the most successful and respected racing teams in the world, with a storied history of success in a variety of motorsports disciplines. The Porsche 911 Turbo, also known as the Porsche 930, is a high-performance sports car that was introduced in 1975. It was the first Porsche road car to feature turbocharging technology, and it quickly became a legend in the automotive world. The idea for the 911 Turbo came about in the early 1970s, when Porsche was looking for a way to improve the performance of its 911 model. The company's engineers decided to try using turbocharging technology, which had previously only been used on Porsche's racing cars. The first prototype of the 911 Turbo was unveiled at the 1973 Frankfurt Motor Show. It featured a turbocharged 3.0-liter engine that produced 260 horsepower, which was a significant increase over the standard 911's 2.4-liter engine. The 911 Turbo was an instant hit with automotive enthusiasts, who were drawn to its distinctive styling, incredible performance, and advanced technology. The car's turbocharged engine allowed it to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.5 seconds, which was lightning fast for the time. Over the years, Porsche continued to refine and improve the 911 Turbo, introducing a number of updates and upgrades that kept it at the forefront of the high-performance sports car market. One of the most significant updates came in 1978, when Porsche introduced the whale-tail spoiler, which helped to improve the car's aerodynamics and stability at high speeds. The Porsche 911 Turbo is known for its incredible performance and speed, but it's also notorious for being a bit of a handful to drive. With its powerful turbocharged engine and rear-wheel drive layout, the 911 Turbo can be a challenge to control, especially if you're not used to driving high-performance sports cars. One of the main dangers of the 911 Turbo is its tendency to oversteer. Oversteer is when the rear wheels lose traction and the car starts to spin out. This can be particularly dangerous if you're driving at high speeds or if you're not paying attention to the road ahead. Another issue with the 911 Turbo is its braking. With so much power and speed, the 911 Turbo needs high-performance brakes to match. However, these brakes can be difficult to modulate, meaning it can be hard to apply the right amount of pressure to slow down without locking up the wheels. This can cause the car to skid and potentially lose control. Despite its reputation as a dangerous car, the 911 Turbo remains a beloved icon in the automotive world. Porsche has continued to refine and improve the Turbo over the years, making it faster, safer, and more sophisticated than ever before. With its distinctive design, thrilling performance, and rich history, the 911 Turbo is a true classic that continues to inspire enthusiasts and captivate drivers around the world. While it may not be the safest car on the road, it's hard to deny the allure of the 911 Turbo and its place in the pantheon of automotive legends.